Hi, welcome back to Layton's Hollow. Today I'm packaging or bagging up my hot compost. I do them up in about 50-pound bags like this of hot compost that I did all winter. This is the only thing I use for my hot compost is my horse manure. It takes a lot of work. It's a lot of turning. You kind of got to monitor it because what it actually does, if you don't turn it enough, what happens is the microorganisms will all die off, because once they eat everything that's in the center of the compost pile, they'll die off because there's no more food, even though there's lots of it around them. But the problem is once they get a little bit closer to the outside of the compost pile, the cold will kill them. So they don't really migrate outwards. They kind of like to stay right in the center of the compost or down low towards the ground. So you kind of got to mix it, but you can't mix it too much, because if you mix it too much, the microorganisms get too cold and they'll die. So it's a bit of a guessing game, I guess you would call it. But yeah, I've been doing this now for many, many years. I have a lot of regular customers that come by every year and buy 10 or 15 bags for their gardens. I use it myself quite a bit. Most all of my gardens have hot compost in them. So yeah, it's a lot of work bagging these things. I got 30 bags done. I just did them in the last couple of hours. Now I got about another 30 bags to do there. I'll show you guys what is actually. So this is my hot compost. I'm going to show you up real close. You see how nice and fluffy that is? Like, it's one of the best mediums for growing in. I grow all my starters in this. All of my gardens have tons and tons of this stuff in it. The thing I like about it the best from hot compost is the weeds are very minimal. Now, no matter what compost you do, you're always going to get some weeds. But this stuff is the least out of all the composts, because of the heat. The heat kills the viable weed seeds and breaks down all the matter that's in there, like the horse's manure. They break it down so nice, and well, it just really makes a really good organic compost to put in your gardens. So yeah, it works really well. Like I said, all my gardens are done that way. So yeah, I'll show you the bags that I got done now. These are the bags that I did today. These are all sold already. I got to get another 30 done in the next day or so. I got it. This is only for people who are coming out this afternoon or this evening to pick them up. I got to get the rest all done, get it all put in the trailers, and bring it out so people don't have to walk through the horse's paddock to get at it. Okay, so the other thing is that if you follow my channel, you know that I pretty well reuse just about everything. The bags that I'm using here is from the feed that I buy for my animal feed. So these bags are recycled. The string that's on them is from my hay bales. I recycle everything. Even the frame for the hot compost pile is just recycled pallets. So yeah, like, I try to reuse it as much as I possibly can. I really don't produce very much waste or garbage, because we don't really buy much at a grocery store or anything like that. We're not like most people. I mean, we're fortunate that we don't have to do that, because like, we grow, I'd say about 95, maybe even a bit more than that now, our own food. So it's to me is what I've always wanted to do. So yeah, I love this lifestyle. Don't kid yourself, it ain't an easy lifestyle. It's a lot of hard work. This is what we wanted to do when both of us kind of retired. I bag my compost. I use one of these buckets. This bucket's about 4 gallons, I guess, 4 US gallons. I use 3 of them, so it gives me about 12 gallons in each of my bags of compost, which is around 40 to 50 pounds in that area. I don't have extra water to make it heavier, just to get more money and make it seem like there's more in it than there actually is. So I'll show you guys exactly how I do this. So like I said, I do all this stuff by hand. I don't own a tractor. I have really no need of a tractor, to tell you the truth. So yeah, this does take a bit of time. It's not a 5-minute job. Now the reason I beat it with a shovel or a prong or a rake or whatever, just so that I make sure everything is all broken up and there's no big chunks in there or anything like that. Now most of this has been cooking for almost a year now. Like the outside of this stuff was in the center, but about 2 months ago I went in and I shoveled out the center of the compost pile out to the edges and filled it up with fresh manure, just to get it cooking again, because I knew I was going to need quite a bit of compost this year. Now the main reason I use a bucket and I don't build a rack to put the bag in so I can just dump it in by shovel is because it would be too hard to try and make sure you get the same in each bag. This way it gets measured out, not by weight, because obviously a compost pile has different moisture content throughout it. So three buckets. That's another bag. So yeah, got anything out of the video? Maybe consider subscribing, hit that like button, and smash that bell icon so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And thanks for watching.